So it looks a little different now. Like pretty similar to how all the other packages work when we like upgrade to an intercooled model from like a base model. So on this particular, I guess, configuration, we did just an intercooler. So we added our charge tube package, intercooler, override switch. This will have a unique fan override switch for the intercooler control. We will still work on having the factory ECU control the intercooler fan. It's just the wiring is a little weird on this car. So, but basically, for like what we're about to release, so this kit will be, you know, available on the website. Just intercooler, fan override switch, the fan, charge tubes, and that's it. And we're making 214 on pump gas right now, which is awesome. So we did not need to upgrade the fuel pump. We actually played with the fuel pump in there, then came to the realization that we didn't even need it because this thing has the bigger fuel injectors. So it has the RR, I guess like traditionally the 2020 up RR injectors, which are quite a bit bigger than the older Turbo R stuff, and I guess base model stuff. So save money on not needing to buy a fuel pump. We just turn the boost up and let it park. So there will be a 91 and 93 version. So the 91 is probably going to make more in like the 205 range. 93 is going to be above the 210. I think it made like 212, 214, 212. So it's right around the 215. So we'll probably call this package because it's not necessarily like the 91 and 93 are different. We're just going to call it probably the WS210. Might be different though. You'll see it on the website. So yeah, this package is about done. We're gonna maybe play around with. So like, I guess here's one thing. So when we've traditionally, when we used to try to put big injectors on that particular fuel pump, fuel pressure was a little wonky. So I think for like the big injector packages, E85 and stuff like that, we're gonna upgrade to the newer fuel pump. It just seems way more consistent on like a fuel pressure standpoint. So we're gonna move, so we did the 165, now we're on the WS210. We're gonna move over now to the big injector stuff. We did change the wastegate on this. So that was one of the things we did. We put the RR gate on it. Well, it's not an RR gate. It's our gate that's modeled after the RR. So we'll probably add that into the package. Might have the boys try to swap the other one on there and see, but it definitely, the spring pressure in that other gate's quite a bit lower. So yeah, it'd make way more sense to run this wastegate. So we'll have this added to the package. But yeah, I mean, we're just gonna keep rolling right along with this. I mean, it's a little bit easier this time around doing this because we have years of experience and we kind of know what these engines like now. We know the boost. We just, you know, life gets a lot easier with experience on this. Clutch kit stuff. It's KWI AOP clutch kit. To be honest, we put a factory Turbo R helix on it. I don't think that's cut. So it's a 3749 Turbo R helix, which works better, which is very similar to the KWI DR3, which works a lot better with Chris's clutch arms. So that's that combination. Clutching is actually a little bit high and it's still making great power. It's like 8,300, 8,400. We might move it around a little bit, but like, you know, in 4-stroke turbo world, you can be, you know, a couple hundred RPM off and still make great power. So it's not like insanely critical like a 2-stroke to be like perfectly on the number. But we'll definitely play with the clutching a little bit and get it. It might make a little more power in the 8,100, 8,000 range, but yeah. But other than that, yeah, I mean, pretty straightforward. So, cool.
Alright, so we're going to So, first of all, we're going to start the car. Launch control only works when the engine temperature is above 125 degrees. And it also has to be in sport mode. So, you got eco, sport mode, and then this is kind of the base configuration for the launch control. So it's designed to work with a stock clutch. It's going to be 2300-ish RPM. So we'll put it in high and put your foot on the brake and floor the gas. That's it.